Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm your host Ash. You are on Generation Z Entrepreneurs. Guys, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like the video, and hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload new content. Those of you who have been watching my videos know why I'm here. Um, Before I go into today's topic, I wanted to greet each and every one of you in the year 2020. I know I'm a little late. We are in the month of February, uh, but this is my first video in this year, and I wanted to greet everybody. So, welcome. I hope you all had a wonderful 2019. Those of you who sell on a full-time basis, I hope you made a lot of money in 2019, and I hope you're planning to make even more in the year 2020. With that said, in today's video, I want to talk about a couple of things. Um, what my plans are and what I am doing and how I can help you with some of the things that I sell um, and some of the things that I do um, I do with some of the people I know. So last year I had mentioned that I sell purely cosmetics. Later in the year, towards the end of November, I started buying coffee, which is a food item, and I started going into some other food items as well. Coffee is one of them. Cereal is another. I don't do chocolate yet. I'm going to do chocolate, but not right now. Um, I want to make sure that what I'm doing makes sense. It's profitable for me and it sells for me before I jump into doing other food item. So coffee, cereals, I think those items that have a longer shelf life. You don't necessarily have to worry about the temperature being hot or cold. As long as your packaging is good, your item will stay intact. So that's one of the things that I did. Um, the other stuff that I have been doing in the last couple of months is I don't know if I had mentioned that in the past. Um, I have a good connection with some people in Japan, um, and I have source cars for them. Means if they have a customer looking for a Cadillac Escalade, they will reach out to me and they would say, "Hey, listen, we're looking for an Escalade model XYZ. This is the price range that we have. Can you find us something?" And then my job is to find them the car, go out, inspect the car, drive it, buy the car, um, find a shipping company that can ship the car from the U.S. over to the customer, wherever the customer is. You know, they could be in Europe, they could be in Africa, in the Middle East. So you know, wherever the customer is, find shipping and ship the car. I have done that for them from time to time. For good 3 years. But now what I started doing is I am importing these special cars. They're called mini trucks. That's purely what I'm buying and I am importing right now. Um, so I'm importing them and then I sell them here in the local market. So that's one of the things that I'm doing, and my plan is to focus more towards it because in that business, if you know what you're doing, if you have the right tools in hand, you're able to generate revenue relatively fast. Other than that, now this year I'm also gonna go into toys. I already found a number of wholesalers that I'm going to be reaching out, um, seeing if I can open up a number of accounts. As I had mentioned, I do already sell watches purely Invicta. Now I'm looking into maybe venturing out to Bulova, Citizen, and a couple of other Seiko. couple other brands that I can add into the list of items that I sell. So that's my focus this year, if I'm able to get some of those brands under my belt. Um, then I also looking into fragrances. I have a number of wholesaler I'm already talking right now. Um, the way I normally work is before I buy any large quantity from any of the wholesalers, I buy a small quantity and I try to sell that. If I sell those quickly, then I go and buy a larger quantity. Um, some of the wholesalers I have, they have a what do you call it, a dropship feed, which means that whatever their inventory is, I can run the same inventory on my stores. So I use that for my personal websites. I manage a number of websites. One of them is Maria's Cosmetics. You have the link in the description down below, so please check it out. Everything that I'm selling there, my price probably is the lowest. As I have said many times, with cosmetics, everything has to do with how fresh your item is. Skincare product, same thing. How fresh your product is. I know there are a lot of people selling the products that I sell on eBay, but I know my item is fresh. I buy um, stuff that sells. I mean, that's just um, got put up on the shelf, or they just got in the store, and I buy it. Um, and normally I have a good relationship, so when these stores are getting stock, most of the time they're not even going on the shelf. I just take the whole box. So so I know that they have a longer shelf life and they are in pristine condition. So fragrances, food items, toys, and cars are the four things that I am planning to focus on this year. I have said it many times. My business model is to make 10%. When I'm all set and done, paid everybody, I want to make 10%. Reason why I kept my margin so low is because I want to be able to sell so much that my turnaround time is rather fast. And whatever I'm not making here, I want to make it somewhere else. Means if I buy a lot from a store, I make a better relationship with the store manager, and in turns, I'm able to get things at a relatively cheaper price, or things that nobody can get, I'm able to get. So that's me one reason why I want to buy and sell a lot at a low profit on my end. One of the things that I've also started doing, the returns that I get, I started liquidating the returns. So there are multiple sites where you can sell um, excess inventory, customer returns. So that's how I started that yet last year, and I'm going to be focusing more this year on those items. So anything that comes back from eBay customer or an Amazon customer, what I do is I try to sell that back as a customer return. If I get the item back because customer didn't like the packaging, or we all know what kind of customers we get on Amazon and on eBay. So I look at the item to make sure that it's new, and if the customer hasn't touched the item, I sell that as a customer, not a customer return, as a shelf pull. Um, so that's another thing that I'm doing. Um, I know my kids started the channel with me, but with school and everything, they don't have the time to be involved as much. So all this I have to do it myself. So that's why it's kind of hard for me to be able to put up videos every day. But I want to put up videos once a week, talk about what I have, talk about what I did, share what I sell, and maybe help you. If I can help you um, get some of your goals accomplished, I'll be more than happy to help you. If you see something that I am selling and you want to know if I can get you a better price than what you're seeing in the market, I would love to help you with that. Um, one of the things that I sell is a hand and body lotion that a manufacturer I have here locally. I go visit him from time to time. It's not as big of a or as a fast moving lotion, but it moves. I sell a couple of pieces on a daily basis. Um, the manufacturer is relatively nice to me. I don't have to pay him up front. It's not 30. So, and then every time I go, he has something new for me. And I have built a reputation with him where I don't have to pay him up front. A lot of times he gives me things. He will give me a case of this, a case of that, for me to try it out. One of the things that I recently got from him are these socks that he was somewhere in some show, and he came across somebody who was selling a container of socks. So he kind of gave me those, and he says, "See how you can make out." I'm looking at them right now. They are selling for like $20 for a set of 12. I got these for like $3 from him. So that's one of the things that you want to do. You want to build a relationship, and I want to build a relationship with you guys, those of you who listens to me, so that you can benefit from my connections, and I can benefit from you coming to me asking for help, so we can benefit. It will be a mutual benefit. So you gain something from me, and I gain something from you. So that's my focus with everybody that I meet. Stores that I go and visit, things that I buy. I'm always trying to build a relationship with the store owner, or if I go to these big chain stores, build a relationship with the store manager. So if they have inventory that they want to get rid of, I go in and I buy it. A lot of times I get it at 90-95%. Um, and then not only that I'm buying that while I'm there, I'm always offered something else at a very good price that is coming into the market. So that is definitely beneficial for me. So with that said, I wanted to thank you for listening to my video. In the next video, what I'm planning on doing, I'm going to talk about an issue that I am tackling right now, and that is a inauthentic complaint from Amazon, or on Amazon from a customer. So last time I had something like that was 2 years ago, around this time. So it is, yeah, I'm not shaking up. It is what it is. Amazon suspend my account. There's always a way. I haven't done anything wrong, so I'm not afraid. I have all the receipts. In the next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about how to present yourself in front of Amazon in case of an inauthentic claim. With that said, thank you so much for listening to me. I hope you had a wonderful day. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.